If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the intensity of the noise of the world and by emotions, like it's all just too much, well, I spent years helping people with high sensitive traits turn that intensity into a strength. In this video, you will discover 10 powerful strengths that make highly sensitive people truly special. And by the end, you'll realize that sensitivity is not a burden, it's your edge. Hi, I'm Pat Shin. This is my YouTube channel, and like and subscribe to get more insights on the strengths and skills of highly sensitive people. So, today we're going to be talking about how to make those intense feelings work for you. You are one of the most empathic people on the planet, along with the totem animals, nature, that help us organize energies in our system. When you're walking in nature, in the forest, and you feel refreshed and you can just dump all that negative, heavy load energy that's overwhelming you in your daily life, and you can just move and breathe. Well, I'm going to teach you how to bring that natural sense of lightness into your life. As empathic people, we often learned how to meditate, and we've often learned how to keep ourselves organized in a daily pattern. Well, I've recently discovered that letting go of your old patterns, including your routines, is actually a magic trick that you want to do if you've been doing it for 10 years or more. You know how you hold on to patterns and they become more of a burden than a facility in which you can organize your life? Well, this is one of the secrets. As a highly sensitive person, let go and trust that after 10 years of doing the right thing, you have mastered something and your energy is whole. It's like you have an anchor after 10 years of deep diving. And then you want to move on and figure out what it feels like to be freer with the strength in the world. Your empathy is a great strength, and after 10 years, you've developed the depth to bring it out and to use it while in motion. One of the other key traits of highly sensitive people is that you have a very strong interpersonal intelligence. You understand people, you understand yourself to such an extent that it becomes magic. Like within 2 seconds, you pick up on what the other person is about and you go yes or no. We all have that, right? You deeply reflect, and this helps you grow and make wise decisions in life. Now, when you're meeting people, you of course need to take time. But the moment you say yes or no, you're actually missing out on something very valuable walking into your life. The moment you take time to make the no into a yes because you realize that you're strong enough to overcome their own negative resonance with your resonance, then you're actually giving other highly sensitive people a gift. You're transforming the energy in the world so they don't have to do it anymore. This makes sense to you? Try it next time you're in an overwhelming situation. Embrace the negativity, embrace the intensity. Then the no lets go of resistance and you embrace it. And then all your interpersonal skills, as well as your sensitivities, start to realign with a higher resonance because you're bringing light, you're bringing lightness, and you're forging your own internal power to change the atmosphere and the person you're talking to. Try it next time. One of the other sensitivities is that you're sensitive to your environment. You notice things that people miss, subtle emotions, small changes, and hidden details. It's like you have a full scope of 360 that tells you what is where in a room or what is where in the world, or when you're driving, where to go. And you don't know you see it, but you do because it's all about your subconscious talent. This makes you deeply intuitive and aware, and people often say, how did you come to us? How did you find us? How did you find this room in an Airbnb or in a co living? And actually, it's pure magic because it's unseen, but it does make it very true and not less true to live in a world with your intuition to guide you. right? Also, you're a great listener. People open up to you because they feel that you're different and you understand subtle things and they're willing to talk about the weird things that happen to them in life, whether it's a serendipity or something that they saw or a very intense dream that maybe you can help them interpret. This makes you very unique. It makes us able to listen with our heart, not just our ears. And who has the time these days to listen to other people and also show compassion and give something back without asking, right? Also, you are a natural mediator. You can you can sense tension before it shows up, before it escalates, before people turn on each other, and it helps you help people to find common ground. It makes you great at resolving conflicts, whether at work, whether in your social life. So it really makes you very caring and understanding friend and colleague. On the other hand, it can keep you disengaged into the chores at hand. So make sure you balance how you use your emotions and your sensitivities. You don't always have to solve other people's problems. You don't always have to stand up for people if they can. They need to learn to do it for themselves. And of course, afterwards, you can give them some tips. But make sure you find a balance between what you're doing and what the other people in your life need. Okay? So you're exceptionally creative. You are very deeply emotionally intuitive and you make things happen, for example, in creativity and in art. For example, this huge clock, really a beautiful piece of work made from finished wood, and this amazing fingerprints that was sculpted by someone who practices the art of working with rope on canvas. It gives us a depth where writing, art, music, and problem solving become such an amazing palette to work with that make it into your own unique art. You see beauty and meaning in things that others may not value, and that makes you see how other people value themselves better. It helps you recognize the beauty in other people, especially if they're struggling and they need your advice. So it makes you a very honest and forthright coach or therapist. So you're passionate about what matters most to you and something excites you, you give it your all, and your passion is contagious and it inspires other people to care as deeply as you do. And that is what this world needs today, right? Everyone's running around checking their Instagram and checking their Facebook. And here we are waiting to help other people manage their emotions, to go deeper past the superficial anger and dishonesty that this world has to offer us these days. So you're a very unique gift to the world. And the moment you realize that, it becomes a true treasure. So, three more points. You value integrity and authenticity. Integrity is the strong sense of what is right and wrong, and that you stand up for your beliefs. This makes you a very passionate, empowered speaker, and maybe even a powerful political leader. Who wants to be in politics these days? Well, you might want to consider it because the world needs strong, feminine political leaders. You strive to align your values even when it's hard, and this makes you so passionate because you need all of your life energy to bring across to the world what it is that you stand for in your own integrity and your honesty. And people will align with this because the moment someone recognizes your integrity, they will automatically yield and want to be with that person. Who else would be able to do it? So you also appreciate life's small moments. You find joy in the simplest things, a kind gesture, a beautiful sunset, a heartfelt conversation. People who have conversations with you, we dive very deeply, very quick. And this makes you such a skilled conversationalist. Is that a word even? So you have the ability to present life as a much richer palette for others and bring meaning where they only see pain and suffering. People who suffer these days, for example, in the workplace, you tell them that their suffering has a reason because it makes them a very empowered example of how they don't want to be treated. For example, so last but not least, you are one of a kind because no one is exactly like you. Your sensitivity is not a flaw, it is a rare gift which the world needs today. So I hope I'm convincing you that that you're suffering and going through right now as a highly sensitive person is actually a tool to bring out all your powers and to believe deeper in yourself and to take all that sensitivity and to study it, make it work for you, analyze it, and then go out and discover what works for you. If you've ever doubted whether you are a highly sensitive person, and if this is a good thing, I hope this video showed you just truly how powerful this is. If any of these strengths resonate with you, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear which one you favor the most and strike up a conversation on it. If you want to learn how to use your sensitivities to thrive in life and work, then be sure to subscribe because there's more coming and more practical insights. See you in the next video.